Hey everybody, welcome to Three Fat Truckers. I'm Bill. Joining me are Dave.
How you doing today?
Steve.
How we doing, people?
And Maleah.
Hey everybody.
Yeah, episode 65, recorded on Friday, August 23rd, 2024.
Wow.
Show notes
65.
are linked in the description. What do we got, guys?
Hey, how you doing? How's everybody's week been? Welcome back. There's
So
still four of us.
this week was fine. Last week
I did.
Go ahead.
I did not lose Maleah in West Virginia. There's a bunch of hillbillies watching her. 'Cause I'm gonna tell you right now, she's got all her teeth, and it's hot commodity over there. But no, all joking aside, we had a great time over there. I want to thank Carrie. That's the head of the president of the association over there for the historical trucks that hosted the show. He welcomed us with open arms over there, and Dave put out quite a few videos that he kept sharing and stuff, getting a little more publicity for him. So we had lots of fun down there. There was lots of nice trucks. Took a drone down there. We got some aerial footage. I think it give us a little more perspective on some things down there, a little better view on things. I thought it would come out pretty good. What do you think, Dave?
Yeah, it turned out pretty good. Plus, I got to play with it a little bit and learn how to break it up and mix it up. And I got a kick out of seeing the prizes when they do the 50-50 drawing. They actually have one for the kids, one for ladies, and one for the men.
The women,
for
yep.
everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And it was kind of neat seeing them. Got to throw them up on the old interweb, too.
I don't know if you got the picture. I think Ari took a quick picture of it. I had one. I don't know if I sent it to you. They had they were doing an auction for a chandelier that one of the guys made for him down there, and it was a chandelier made out of an aluminum Alcoa wheel, half of it, and it was pretty cool looking. But they were raffling that off to build funds for their chapter down there to raise money and stuff. Or
So
not
there's a
raffling,
light up the road
auctioning
on
it.
the road.
No, it hangs from the ceiling. It was an actual with like it was like half of a rim, like cut in half. And the face like you would polish up and make all fancy on your truck. That's the part that faced down with a bunch of lights all the way around. It's pretty cool looking.
That would be
I'll
awesome.
have to see if I can find a picture of it, or maybe Eric's got one. We can send
Yeah,
it,
I
get
think
it
I
on
sent
there.
it to Dave. Want me to send it now to you guys?
Well, yeah, you can send it to me. So,
Yeah.
yeah, if I see
Yeah,
it,
it was. It turned out pretty good. The picture did. I was surprised.
Well,
And
the
the light-
pictures
guys
we
for-
get, I'd like to get those put on our actual website too. That way,
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got
I
them
thank you
for-
guys
But
for
there was
going down there.
quite a few trucks down there.
It's even though all of us can't make it, it's kind of nice that we got representatives there. I managed to go to the gas and steam Saturday morning and got some shots of some old harvesters and stuff and threw up there too this weekend. So it's good to us to get
Well,
out.
I did realize Portland's got their steam engine show going.
Yeah, I
on
know.
down there.
I was going to go today, but
I talked to a guy this morning, and he said that something about that. I'm like, oh man, that thing is cool to watch. All them old,
yes,
the old one poppers, steam engines, and
that's what they
they'll
were
have
doing there.
thrashers and all. Yeah,
That's what they were doing last weekend. Well, I was told to go down there because I'm looking for signs for the new studio, and they say I would be able to find what I'm looking for down there. That was one of the reasons I wanted to get down there because I talked to one of the vendors in New Haven. So, but yeah,
I'll tell you what, them old steam engines, when they're running, you think they're not running because you hear pop, and it takes forever for the next one to.
Yeah.
Where it lobes and pops again. You're like, oh, I thought that thing shut off.
Yeah, they got a governor. It doesn't slow down so much, and then it goes pop and speeds back up. Look at old Bill sitting back there just having a good old
just
day.
chilling.
Well,
I like being able to kick back and just
nothing.
listen sometimes.
So, yeah, boys and girls, if you haven't noticed, Steve's on remote today. That's why he's got a little different background, and he's up here almost visiting us, all of us up here come out of the hills.
Not too far.
Yeah, we get him out of the hills now and then. So
this hotel, the Wi-Fi is I'm too far from it or something.
You think he lives in the hills? Like...
He lives in a holler.
Oh, I do. I live on a hill.
Wow,
I live
yeah.
on a hill.
You do
on a
live
mine.
on a hill. Yeah.
His porch is so close to the highway. When he calls me, I'm like, go to the back of the house.
Oh no, that's not my porch. That was a porch at another house.
Oh, that wasn't yours?
Yeah, he doesn't live in
No,
West Virginia
no.
where the houses are like right on the road.
Yeah.
No, there's something like that down there though.
Yeah, in Kentucky.
On cinder blocks.
Yeah.
That way
Stumps.
the turkeys can run
No,
underneath.
there's no
get
cinder
loose.
blocks. They're all up on wood blocks down there.
I get to go to the middle of Louisiana next week.
Oh, that is cinder
A
blocks.
lot of two
Give me
runnings.
some gator tail. So we can
Gator
barbecue
tail?
some.
Some of that
Nice.
soup,
Heck yeah!
some of that
Yeah.
gator
You watch
gumbo.
that one dude on Facebook or TikTok,
Tiki
the
tack.
old stale
Tiki-tack.
cracker. That guy
What is
stale cracker where he's always cooking Cajun food and he's
Oh
got
yeah,
a gator tail.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's pretty funny. So,
He's got a holster on his belt that holds like a 6-pack of beer as he's cooking, he's drinking.
so you
Cook
don't have to leave the box.
Cook some serious
Well-
stuff
well,
on
that's-
there too.
Oh, he
That's
throws
almost old.
8 pounds of hamburger.
He's almost old school because I used to have the plastic baseball hat that had the 6-pack holder and a straw on it. I used to
I
wear
had
mowing
one of
all the time.
them.
Mine only had 2. It didn't have 6.
I was just saying,
I
I
had
think
one of
6.
6-pack.
Wow.
Was that a
big hard hat.
modification or did it come that way?
No, it come that way.
Oh, that's why your neck's
Yep.
so strong now.
Oh, that must
So-
be. And they were tall boys, so.
So, Maleah, what'd
Really?
you think of the truck show?
Oh, I thought it was pretty neat. I like the truck that the gentleman had the lights made on top. I forget his name.
The
Do you remember his
Bulldog?
name? Yeah,
Tom.
yeah.
Tom.
That was really neat.
They had that 1950
He's-
Mac.
Yeah, he did.
I don't know if you got his interview up or not. He tells everything was not working that day when I started with one. I went to video and the microphone was off. Got to him, microphone was off. Did it again, and my remote control didn't work for the phone. And I did it again, and everything worked. I had stuff because I was using my phone for the drone, so I had to put it on airplane mode, and it disconnects everything. It won't
Right.
let nothing run but that drone. And I didn't turn it back on, so I couldn't use my remote control. I couldn't get nothing to work.
I came and saved
He
the
told
day.
me. He told me that story 3 times, exactly the same.
He did.
I mean, he knows it. He knew it from heart.
And cut. Now let's try it again with your shirt off.
He was the fellow I think we had a picture of. He had the lawn chair out front there. Didn't even leave it with
Yeah.
the gentleman's
Yes, he
name on it
did.
that passed away. A
Yeah.
buddy of his from the year before.
His buddy was there
But
last
he
year.
said-
He was like
And
85,
on the
I
ride
think.
home, he said he said on the ride home he didn't feel good taking him to the hospital and he passed away.
Mm-hmm.
So this
Last
year
year.
was his last ride. He had put a seat for him there and put a little sign in it with his name and his, when he was born and when he passed and stuff. So
Something we ought to look at going again next year.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, they really enjoyed
all
everybody
that.
being
All
there.
them guys down there, they were really nice. With this, it's a pretty good time.
Well, good.
Yeah, he
So
had
how
a
was your
treat.
week?
Maleah ate in your restaurant, Dave,
Oh yeah. Oh, wait a minute.
at the truck stop.
Yeah, she did.
I ate
Didn't
there?
you? You
No.
put pictures on there. You ate Mexican food or something there.
Yeah, but it
Was
wasn't.
that there?
Oh
you
no,
say?
it wasn't at the truck stop. I ate
Oh,
down
I
the
thought it
road.
was at
Yeah.
the truck stop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Both of you
No.
talked about it, and I haven't heard. Biscuit World. Come on.
I seen it.
Passed
was
10
curious.
of them, Dave.
Yeah.
On the back roads, there's one every little town.
Yeah,
Bill,
it was like-
See,
They let us
we
down.
should have went, Dave.
We should have went. They can't even go to the biscuit.
Send a
Well,
mere
Dave told
lad.
him, "Get-"
Well, after I seen like
well,
the third one, I realized it's like a West Virginia Waffle House, right? Like
It's
our
a chain. Yeah.
yeah, it's like our Waffle House.
You're making
Well,
it
when
sound
we
even
first
better.
found out about it, there was a thing that told us where the locations were, and we're like, "Oh, we gotta go, because they had these blueberry biscuits Bill found on the menu."
Yes.
And then
We did
when
a
I
whole
was
show
driving to the
about
truck
that.
show, I called Dave. I said, "Guess what?" He's like, "What?" I said, "I just seen the Holy Grail on the sign with this last exit." He's like, "What's that?" I said, "It's the Biscuit World." He's like, "No shit."
Nobody went.
Nobody went.
No,
I can't have them, so I wasn't
Doesn't
gonna
matter.
stop and
You won't
torture
you're still-
myself.
So
Oh well.
I could have mailed you a dozen and had them ship them back to my house for $60 and ship them the other way for
right?
$60.
It's like
shut up,
That's gas
stupid.
can.
Yeah,
did you end up getting cross 60?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a
call.
gas can.
Yeah,
That's the most expensive gas can in the world,
$120 gas can.
and it
There's
had the
two
most miles on it
There's
without
actually,
any gas in it.
Yeah, there's actually 2 of them in the box, so it's 2 gas cans. So that's the best part about
Oh,
it.
is there?
Yes. So, Bill, how was your week?
Well, this week was good. Last week was shit.
He had a
And that was
broke-down
the reason
truck.
I
Nothing
didn't go
broke
to the-
down, huh?
This week, no.
Did they buy you a new truck yet?
No.
What are you talking about? Nothing broke down. Thought you went 2 days this week with no air conditioning.
That was last week, brother.
No, that was Monday this week.
It's like,
No, sir.
Okay.
last week.
He's blocking that stuff out of his mind, Dave.
Okay.
Bring it back.
Yeah.
Well, no, because last week I was Monday night of last week, I had the air conditioning went out, and then later on in the week, the air compressor was pumping air into the coolant and coolant into the air. So I actually had coolant in my wet tank, which you'd think, well, that's what it's for, right? No, that's not what that's for. And I'd never heard of that before, but apparently.
And you did your training last week? You didn't do it this week?
No.
Training? What training?
You know, where you drive
How to
around
be a
bobtail
trucker.
for 6 weeks, and if you don't jackknife, they give you a trailer. Training.
Oh,
Well, I think it's about time we need to let Bill do a little commercial break here.
Yeah, is it that time already? Oh, right.
Wow.
Well, when we return, more of this, that, the other, and maybe something else.
Yeah, we'll do some news when we come back.
Right on. Back to live action. Missed you, folks.
a long time.
Boy, I had
Hopefully they
to
don't
pee. You
cut us
can't
off
believe how
this week
fast
like
I
you
run
did
to the
the other
bathroom and back.
Hey, I'm going to pay real close attention this time because that kind of bothers me because when I upload
when you
these
give
shows.
them, when you give them the break and then they don't use it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I literally have to. Okay, so when I upload these shows, I literally have to look at 2 waveforms on the screen, and then I can slide the lines to tell it where I want the pre-roll, the mid-roll.
Pre-roll.
The pre-roll is the commercials you hear before anything starts.
He's talking about Reaper.
I was gonna say,
The
Hey, man,
electric
then you got the one in the middle, man. You know,
Mary Jane.
he ain't doing nothing, man. He's just chilling, man. It's all good, right?
No, Dave's not here, man.
Dave's
No,
not here.
man. Dave,
Dave.
where you been, man?
Dave
Good
went
to
to
see
get
you,
it.
Dave.
Dave's not back yet.
And then there's a post roll, but the mid roll pays twice as much as the other 2.
That
It
one's
almost
jelly
pays.
Shh.
It almost pays for our fancy Google account.
Shh.
Oh, what do we?
Oh, by the way,
He said the middle roll. I said that one's jelly filled.
raspberry.
Jelly was just in town down in Indy last
Jelly
2 days
roll.
ago. Yeah, he
Oh,
was down
gosh,
in
that's
Indy.
right.
I ain't into all
Tuesday.
that there newfangled music there with all them
Of course, there's a
daggum old
singer.
doing all that there running around on stage with that daggum old tattoos and everything on them. Oh,
Are you done now?
Oh.
Tick, tick,
Did you hear,
tick,
the,
tick,
did you
tick,
hear the
tick.
crickets, Dave?
Yeah.
Did you hear the crickets? You got crickets on that board, don't you?
And now
God
the
sake,
news.
Steve.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah, we're going into
Don't
the
get
news.
Oh,
started
all the
with this
news that
board.
is news.
Yes.
Yeah, I gotta throw my
News.
glasses on. I gotta get my readers.
Don't look, Ethel. Oh,
And
I
now,
know, like, it's like now I
the
look like you
news.
guys. Look like the geezers on here. All right.
Jesus.
Geezers.
She looked dead at you when she said that.
I
Dave.
did. I was looking at Steve.
Oh, okay.
All right, the trucker. He's like, what? Teamsters cry foul as government forces arbitration in Canadian rail dispute. By the Associated Press, August 22nd, 2024. Toronto. Both of Canada's major freight railroads have come to a full stop because of a contract dispute with their workers. An impasse that could bring significant economic harm to businesses and consumers in Canada and the U.S. if the trains don't resume running soon.
Yeah.
Now,
So
I know New Haven's not short on trains. Like, I stop there all the time. On,
They haven't affected you and you getting.
My son-in-law runs out of that yard.
Does it? It's like,
Yeah.
Well, I
I
guess
get stopped
Tuesday
there
night.
all the time.
Tuesday night at 12 midnight, they shut her down. And what kind of threw me for a loop is I didn't realize the Teamsters did the railroad, but they do. They have their own rail line,
Yeah.
which surprised me. So
I didn't think they did either because I knew all of the stories that came out of Chicago in the old days, and the reason why all of the viaducts are low was because the railroad union and the Teamsters were kind of at a Cold War with each other, and they were the railroad was trying to block the freight lanes in and out and things like
Well,
that.
yeah, they wanted to haul the freight, not the trucks.
Yeah. So,
But yeah, that's called Teamsters Rail, is where this story comes from out of Canada. But they shut down Tuesday night at midnight. They went on strike, and the government wasn't doing anything at that point. And then all of a sudden, they realized that they're going to shut the economies down, and they kind of got a little freaky. So they made them go to arbitration to see if they could get something out of it. But we'll see.
well, the article, and this article is short, to be sure.
I didn't put the whole article up there.
I was going to say it doesn't really make it clear that Teamsters are representing the railroad as such.
Yeah.
It's just in the title of the article that Teamsters cry foul, but I don't know why they would. I don't know why they would have anything to say about it, unless it's. I mean, it would hurt some of their business just because of all the export stuff that come off the railheads and that.
Well, there's two main rail systems that's in. I got the article up here where I got the whole story from, and Monday, August 29th at 10 a.m. actually is when the CIRB and what's the other one? The CNN Active, I guess it is, are the two main rail systems that run across Canada, and they both shut down together. So let's see if I can.
I thought the two rail systems was A and B.
They are at times.
They go to
Well,
the
Canadians
company.
always say A. You know what I mean? They're A. A.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
true. They
Well,
don't-
And I know we got Canadians that listen to us.
got
we?
everything. We used to. I don't know.
Yeah, we do. We was at the truck
We
show.
had
Yeah,
the
I do
Australians
remember.
for a while.
Oh God,
Yeah,
we had somebody in Ukraine there for a while.
Yeah,
I
right
haven't
when the
looked
war
at it.
was, right when the war
What the
started.
hell were they thinking?
Well, let's sit in the basement. Let's see stupid truck drivers why they're bombing us.
We are listening to American truck drivers talking about life in truck stop in America. It's so good.
Okay. As far as trucking across seas, you see these videos of these Scana cab overs that these, I want to say Indian people or
I
that
drove them.
variety.
Russian.
But no, they look like a friggin' 70s disco inside some of them trucks. The colors and the fringe and the
I like the
tassels
beat,
and the
too.
lights and
The tassels are
And
neat.
and they show them getting in them. I mean, and there's no dirt. I mean, it's like
No.
a white interior.
Yeah, they take their shoes
And they
off.
take their
and the
shoes
steps-
off, put their
No,
slippers
he's
on.
talking
and-
about Europeans and making them into a discotheque
Yeah.
on the inside.
Yeah, well, they do it down
Yeah.
south. South America's real
But
big
they're
on it.
always like a big one of them Scana cab overs, and it looks like you're going into a gymnasium in the back of the thing. As big, I mean,
Wow.
For cab overs,
I
they
don't know.
did know how to make them roomy. I'll give them
Kim
credit.
needs a couple of them up there, I think, like that for you.
You can't have. They're not legal in the U.S. because of the emissions on the motor.
When I was
is
in,
that what it is?
Yeah.
they were hot when I was in Germany, and the way they were kind of set up in those days was you had the cab, and then you had a little bit of space behind the seats, but then the bed was kind of up above the seats, and then you had a little bit of storage space right behind the seat. You
Little
didn't have a lot
storage.
of walking around space, but you also trucking over there wasn't quite the same as it is here, because there's not as far to go unless you're driving from
England
country
truckers.
from country to country, you know. But that being said, I was on the road.
Now you were in Germany. Did they get them trucks like that out on the Autobahn and stuff, or is that strictly
Oh, yeah.
cars over there?
Go.
Yeah, I
fast.
drove.
Yeah,
You
our
mean
trucks
anything to
allowed
drive on
that?
it?
I drove. What was it? One of them Brigadiers, 47 mile an hour, all the way from the French border
GMC
to.
Brigadier.
Huh?
Did a
A
Mercedes pass
GMC
you?
Brigadier.
Yeah, 47 mile an hour, all the way from the French border to the ports of Bremerhaven. It took about 7 days. At 47
you had a
miles an
Mercedes
hour.
go by you at 200 mile an hour like
Oh.
a flash, didn't it?
A lot of that's a little overstated because their fuel prices over there were just ridiculous at the time. We were paying, Americans were paying about 79 cents a gallon, as I remember at the time, and they were paying about $4.50 a liter. Now, there's about 3 liters to a gallon. The mark rate at the time was about $1.55 per dollar. So that figures up to what, like $7 a gallon, something like that.
Ooh.
Well, like it is here now.
Right.
I mean,
Like
but
California
that was the
Thank
late
you.
80s, early 90s over there for them. So we've always kind of had it good, you know. So they would not drive that fast all the time. Now, that being said, if you were in the left lane and you shouldn't have been, their culture over there was way different. They had no tolerance for that bullshit. They would be on you. The thing they did at the time is they'd get on you and turn the left turn signal on. And that would be their little subtle way of telling you.
You want me to share the screen of a picture of one?
Of what?
One of the trucks you're talking about.
Yeah. Go ahead there.
You find one all decked out with the color stuff in it?
No, this is just a normal one, but this could be scary me sharing pictures.
Right?
Share your screen.
What's this button do? What's this
That's
button
why I'm
do?
kind of sitting back and like, all right, let's see how this
This is
goes.
gonna be
You're just
good.
sitting back and watching the show, ain't you?
Let's see.
It's kind of nice.
And he's gone.
There.
And he's gone.
No, he did
he's
it.
still there.
I did it.
Wow.
Yeah, looky there.
Now, see that it's interesting you brought that up because that is the curtain side trailers like that are the most popular because anything that's 200 years old here in the United States, it's like 1,000 years old over there. They have no space for anything, so most freight is loaded and unloaded from the side, oftentimes from the street. So that's actually the most
it's usually
common way.
12-year-old Indian kids that they. Oh.
Now, let me see if I can unshare it.
Get in there, Benji. Unload that.
Hey, I got it off.
Look
still
at
on
you.
mine.
Look at me. I'm learning all.
He didn't hang up on himself.
Didn't blow up his computer.
Boy. Hey, Bill, that technology.
That daggum. I ain't into all that daggum old computers and clickety click, 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 naked girl.
Dave.
Well, I've had
like
to be.
Maleah said, Dave-ism.
Dave-ism. Yeah, he's got a lot of Dave-isms.
Hey, I'm the social network butterfly of this group.
He is. I tell you what. I sent him all
absolutely
sorts of stuff to post, man, and he spliced it together, put music to it. I mean, it looked pretty good, like a professional. And he's like, "Oh, it took me 10 seconds on my phone."
Oh, bullshit. He's doing it and he's talking shit about it. That's great.
I'll tell you what he put out, they look pretty good.
It does look good,
videos
and
I
I'm
sent
glad.
him and putting in the still pictures and chopping it up.
I found tools that help a lot.
But that's how it works, though, and
Yes.
I'm happy because up to that point, I am sure everybody expected me to just do it. You know, and
That's why I wanted to share the screen.
Bill,
I'm like, I can do this
you
too, Bill.
can't do it if you don't get on the website.
Yeah, he don't.
Oh,
he
we got a
doesn't.
Facebook page? What do you, I didn't know that.
We had a Facebook.
Oh, we got
a-
TikTok? Oh,
Yeah. Wow, I have to go check it out. He actually did 2 videos this week. 2.
Did
Got on TikTok and
I've
did
done 4.
4?
I've done 4
I've only seen
now.
2.
because I did one today.
Tape's sakes.
Yeah, I did one today, telling everybody about tonight's show. Well, I said it like it releases on Sunday.
Sunday show.
Which, as everybody's
Sunday,
I don't know.
Sunday.
Time is hard.
You'll pay for the whole seat, but you only need the
That's right. $.
And it's only hard when you play
dollar
with it.
beer. Oh.
God, whatever happened to them?
What happened to dollar beer? Man, I used to
Man,
love-
hold on. Do you remember being able and check your
quarter.
local listings? Going to the ball game, they had Fort Wayne here, and they put that new stadium in. The old stadium used to have like on Tuesdays, $1 beers, $1 hot dogs.
Mhm.
You
I
go there and
remember
spend
the movie
$20 on
theaters
beer
did
and
it, too.
$20 on hot dog, and it was a great day.
That's a lot of hot dogs. I
That's a lot
remember
of beer.
going to the movie theater on Tuesday night and getting $1 popcorn and $1 drink, but they're the little dinky ones. But you just buy 3 of them, and that's more than you can drink anyways.
No, over in Huntington at that one theater, even
Drive-in?
nowadays, I think they have the regular sit-down theater, they used to have free pop refills and 25-cent popcorn refills no matter what size.
See, that's how you do it.
But the first popcorn cost you $15.
Yeah.
No, it's full price, but yeah, it ain't that bad. I mean, no.
I mean, popcorn's like $1.
It ain't hardly worth going to the movies anymore.
But there's
No.
nothing
I
like
like
movie
going to the
popcorn,
movie.
dude.
No, my favorite
I do
movie
too.
popcorn
I'm
was
gonna go
that
see
Dollar
Beetlejuice.
Theater. That Dollar Theater in Coventry used to be the best popcorn in town. A lot of people
Well, if you
don't
get all the
remember that
pubic
place.
hair out of it, yeah.
Oh God, I get
Did you
that
see
in
the
my mouth
floors in that
everywhere
place,
I go.
dude?
Yeah, it was nasty.
Well,
They
you
did
got-
not.
Yeah.
It was dirty. I mean,
You were
the dollar
getting a
movie
dollar
was
movie.
great, but
Yeah.
yes.
I was
But the
picking the
rest of
girls
it
up
was
somewhere else
dirty.
and taking them there. I don't. Telling me I
So
could have
you were
skipped
the one
the
putting
middleman.
the hairs in the popcorn. I suppose you had the bucket and you cut out the bottom and set it on your lap. Told her, just go ahead, eat all
Like
you
you
want.
should. Reach in there and get that popcorn.
Tell you what,
Oh,
let's
look,
bob
there's a
for
hot dog
apples.
in there, too. Gosh.
Jeez, you guys are
I'll tell you
so-
what,
You guys are
Dave,
bad.
the worst thing is that salt would burn your pecker, I tell you right now.
I know, it just
You got to
terrible.
take the fleas with the dog, Steve.
Is that what it is? Speaking of dogs, Maleah, what's this next story? See how we segued into that? Or are you saving that for the next show?
It was.
That's
Okay.
that's for the next show. But we
Never
can talk
mind,
about-
Maleah. Don't listen
Yeah,
to me.
we're
I don't
at-
know what I'm talking about.
But she would like to. Well, no, we were going to say
Stay
we
tuned
got a
for the
whole.
next episode,
Yeah.
folks.
The next episode.
There's going to be some dogs.
Same
in
bat
that one.
time, same bat channel.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Don't forget your popcorn.
Well, I tell you what, a half-hour show, man, if an hour show went by fast, a half-hour short is like we're not
They
doing nothing.
fly.
We ain't doing nothing. I don't think.
Yeah, what do we got left? Like
I
about
hope
5
everybody's
minutes?
still
Five
on
minutes.
Well, obviously, no content.
I guess. I'm looking at the clock and we got a minute and a half.
Well, okay.
So
All
we got any
right,
more
so
shows coming up here, guys? I started to get on.
I
Red.
wouldn't.
You
No.
said Fort Lauderdale, but man, that's
That's
Well,
where's
well,
well, February, but
We got invited to go
Yeah.
down to the truck show in Fort
that's just
Lauderdale.
another expensive one, though. Too.
Well, that's also a vacation too. If we're going to Fort Lauderdale, I'm doing more in the truck show. I'm taking a
Well,
week.
I just do not want to see you in a Speedo, Dave. I'm
Well,
sorry.
They keep pushing me back in the
I'll br-
ocean every time I wear it.
I'll bring my Borat banana hammock on, mankini.
I mean, it's like he's needing air, pushing back in the water.
Air.
We ought to open it. We ought to start a Patreon page and like do like a drive for charity or something.
What, 3 fat trucker bikinis?
Well, yeah.
No.
If we could do it backwards, where if we don't raise like $2,000, then
You're
all
gonna
gonna
see us.
You're gonna see a
gonna
fat
see all of us in a
There's them sickos that'll say, "Don't donate, fellers. Don't want to see what that guy looks like."
right.
Then you're gonna have the people like, you know what? It might be worth it to see Maleah put one on.
Put his Speedo on. Is that what I'm supposed to wear?
Be like the old sling bag. I got me some walking around motor and get me some of them biscuits and mustard.
Got them French fried taters.
Biscuit World, hook you up.
There you go. There you go.
All right, kids. We'll be back in a week. Until then, I've been Bill.
And this has been your lonesome, hardy social network queen, Dave.
Queen. We're queen now.
Hey.
All right.
Hi.
This is Maleah.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Have a good week.
Thanks.
We'll see you, folks.